found.
Welcome to Match Found, the Monday through Friday podcast where we talk about anything from unrated to the VCT, all while playing a single Swift play. I'm your host, Comedy, and today I will be solo queuing. I want to talk to you guys about a very interesting concept. I was spending a good majority of the time over the past few weeks watching the VCT lock-in, which has been phenomenal, absolutely amazing games. All ending with my favorite team, Fnatic, ending up on top. So big hype for all of that. However, I would like to talk about specifically one player on the enemy team. I say enemy team. I know that shows you how much of a Fnatic fan I am. On Loud, the team that fought Fnatic in the grand final. And this player is Aspas. He is the Jett for Loud, the duelist player, the top fragger, if you will, the player who would fill the role that Durka fills for Fnatic. So Aspas has he uses something called pre-aiming, which many players use pre-aiming. In fact, most good players pre-aim. But what I want to show you here is the way he pre-aims is so deliberate. It's so, I mean, if you haven't seen the grand final, you have to check it out. But Aspas's pre-aiming, especially in this grand final, is so refined, it is unbelievable. And I've been practicing doing pre-aiming because I would like to eventually one day be half as good as he is. But it is actually just insane. So I talked with my team Proxy and we've been practicing pre-aiming just in general. We've been doing that for a while, but we put a more emphasis on, you know, attempting to do it with more gumption, with more like deliberate, I don't know how to say it, to like just peek very clean and precise. Because a lot of people, you know, you see them kind of, I forgot the game had started. You'll see them kind of walk around the map, and they won't really pre-aim stuff. They'll pre-aim occasionally, but Aspas would pre-aim absolutely every single angle. Literally, like, if he was going to enter a site, he'd pre-aim like 17 times before you even get to the bomb plant. He did it so fast, and it was literally so good in the finals that, like, while I was rooting for Fnatic, I was kind of also rooting for Aspas. That's my volume kind of taking over again. Anyways, Aspas is one of those players that he's just so good, it's in your face, and I wanted to, you know, obviously give credit where credit's due. Even though Loud did not manage to take down the trophy, Loud was a phenomenal runner-up in the VCT. Now, that was a lock-in, and the lock-in was kind of, I don't know if we're going to see another one of those, if it was a one-time thing, or if it's how we're going to start every season. But basically, each team of 32 teams got to play one time, a single elimination, and then if you were eliminated, you were out. If you're not, you go play on and eliminate the next team that, you know, was in line. Now, it was a very fast event and a even controversial format because, you know, people were flying out to Brazil and then immediately having to go home. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But the thing is, it was literally just like a tune-up. It was just for the start of the VCT. And now we have two things going on. We have Split 1 for Ascension going on right now. And we have... Oh my goodness, get him. What is going on with me today? I'm too excited about what I want to talk about. Anyways, we have Split 1 happening, and Ascension is divided into two. I don't know the exact sections of Ascension, but I know there's Split 1 and Split 2 where the teams kind of compete for qualifiers to be allowed into Masters, which is going to happen next. We have Masters and then at the end of the year in August, and in LA even, which is crazy to have an event in North America, especially one that big. So Masters will be in Tokyo, and then Champions will be in LA. So I'm planning on being at the LA game. Not that far, I mean, from where I am. So, and I feel like anyone within proximity who's a Valorant fan, you know, will be there. So that is super exciting for me too. They released the information that it would be held in LA. There were rumors that there would be a tournament held in LA, but we didn't know which one. And the fact that it's the biggest game of the year. Basically, if you're familiar with League
Why is the bomb
Worlds. I forgot to mute teammates. I mute teammates for the podcast, so that doesn't happen. Oh, we got one. Yeah, it's the biggest game of the year, and it's very close to home, very close to Riot's home, and so I'm very excited for that. Anyways, I guess for the rest of this, I'm going to be practicing pre-aiming. Obviously, it's not going to be anywhere to the level of a pro player, but as an aspiring pro, I would like to, practice it and get better. So we're going to see. I might actually be able to clutch this up if I might be able to pull this off. Let's see. Well, you want to clear here first, then here, kind of slice the pie. I'm actually kind of nervous. Will they expect me to go C? Probably not, right?
30 seconds left.
I'm just gonna plant long and just hope. Oh jeez.
Find you.
Ah. I heard one jump down in there. What am I doing? What am I doing? He whiffed so hard, and then I just whiffed harder.
Last round before the switch.
So for those of you who don't know, I've been talking about it, but for those of you who don't know what pre-aiming is, I guess I'll show you what that is. So basically, pretend there's someone in the corner, okay? And then you place your crosshair on the wall where your crosshair would be in that corner when you peek. So it would look something like this. This is how I'm going to be when I peeked. Do head height there. I'd unpeek and then peek them, right? So see where Raze is. To pre-aim her, I would do crosshair somewhere around here and then slide peek where she was. So say I wanted to peek this corner, I would pre-aim the wall and peek it. I even somehow screwed that up. I'd peek it like that, right? And so if I'm going to go through the map like that, what it allows for me to do is to not have forward or backwards momentum. Because if I'm moving forwards or backwards, you'll see that my gun is not accurate. If I'm moving side to side, I can stop and actually fire. So I could come out and do something like that and then fire off of the wall like that. Versus coming around the corner like this. My team's gonna get so mad at me. Alright, I should go help them out. So I basically pre-aim where he's gonna be. Oh. I don't something like that.
Last player standing.
Alright, that was not pre-aim. That was me freaking out. What the heck? It's an ascendant gun, buddy. This brimstone is ascendant. We gotta wow, my entire team is duelists except for me. I'm not paying that much attention to much else other than the podcast. Also, for those of you who are new here, we have guests come on. We generally just talk about Valorant. If you're a Valorant enthusiast, then we just get to hang out and it's a vibe. Anyways, thanks for getting this far. If you are here, you're probably one of like 2 or 3 people that have made it this far in the video, so I appreciate you. Alright. Everyone's going deagle. Let's do it. Let's have 5 deagles. I'm going to push out here. I'm going to pre-aim right there, this common angle, and just try and fire from there. Pre-aim window. Whoa!